All right, I went down to the tackle shop on Oak Island and I picked up some new lures. So we're gonna take these out and try them and test them out and see which ones are the best. The first, one of the first objects we bought today was some GULP alive shrimp, white ones. They're very good. I use them all the time. Got them for 23 bucks. I think that was a great deal. It comes with about 10 or 12. I'll put a picture on screen. I caught a baby flounder earlier today on exactly this. The next thing I got is some DOA shrimp. They're pretty cool. They're nice and shiny. This is good for clearer water. Not so good for murky water because they can't see it, but we will also try this today. This is similar to the GULP shrimp, but more realistic. The next thing we got, some BOONE spoons. Got 3 of them for 9 bucks. Good deal. 2 golden ones and 1 silver one. These are great for everything you can think of. Spanish mackerel, trout, everything will bite these. The next thing pulled out was 2 of these nice VUDU shrimp. These are very realistic and very nice. Weights on the front. Check out the realism on that. It's weedless because the hook's on top. Bought these for $8.79. I really like these and I think these will do good. The next thing I got, it's a Mirrotech. I got 2 of these in different colors. A Mirrotech, this sort of looks like a bass or something. Got this for 10 bucks. I think this will be very worth it. It's got like the eyes that pop out and they're pretty realistic looking. Here is the other Mirrotech that we pulled. This was $7.39. I'm not sure why it was priced lower. This one also looks really nice. It's got cool colors. I think this one will work well too. The next item we got, a stick bait gotcha. This is very close to the original. It's just got blue and white color instead of red and white. Got this for $5.29. I thought this was a great deal. The red one was 10 bucks, so this was what I was gonna get. I really like this. This will be great for any fast swimming fish. The very last thing, and probably the nicest in this entire thing, Rapala twitch bait, slow sinking. It's very, very realistic, as you can see. Awesome eyes. 2 trebles. Got this for $10. This one, I think, this one will swim very nicely, I bet. And I think this might be the best thing we've got. All right, I think the first one we did was this GULP shrimp. This one is very good for everything you could ever imagine in the ocean and in the intracoastal, which is what we are in front of right now. This thing, we got the white version. There are many other colors. I believe the best version is the white and pink. That one always seems to work the best. This one, even if you buy the GULP shrimp, it does come by itself. You have to buy jig heads as well as, of course, the line and the fishing rod. But to make it work, you can't just tie line around it. You have to put a jig head with a hook inside it.
I don't see anything's wrong with it.
You were taught. All right, the next thing we have here, the VUDU shrimp. This thing is ultra realistic. This looks just like a shrimp, and it walks just like a shrimp, like it's feeding on the bottom. The tail jiggles around in the waves, and the weight on the front makes it stand low like this. So when the fish bites it, it'll get stuck perfectly. I don't know, that bottom motion might not be good, and the tail doesn't look that strong. This looks like it can get ripped apart or off very easily, and there are only 2 in the package for $8. But for realism and nice hooks and great tying on, this is a very good lure. The next thing is the golden spoon here. This is great for, ocean fishing mostly, but this gives off a great glint for redfish, specks, anything really. So this is a smaller version. They come in larger versions, but this one is very good, and I would use this daily if we were going in the surf. The next thing we have here is this DOA shrimp. This one is also very realistic and very nice coloration. Check out that against the water. It's not made for murkier water. Since it's clear, it'll go right through. I really like it though. It comes with a good hook. It's got very good plastic. It'll be hard to bite through. The one downside is if you're tying it, the hook can come out, so that could be bad, and it will eventually get ripped apart. These things aren't meant to last forever, but overall this is a pretty good lure. All right, here's the cheaper MIRROLURE. This is very good, very radiant. Check out those colors. Looks very realistic as well, and the bubble eyes and 2 trebles. It says it's good for trout, redfish, tarpon, and snook, even striper. This says for shallow water, it swims just like a real fish. It doesn't go in a crazy motion like some bass lures do. It swims sort of like a normal fish and sometimes does some erratic things, just like a normal fish. Overall, this is a pretty good lure. Here's the more expensive MIRROLURE. It also says it was good for all those fish I mentioned last. If you can look at it, very radiant, very nice coloration, and it looks like how a real fish would. It swims just like the other one, has the bubble eyes. I think the colors on this one are more realistic than the colors on the other one. 2 trebles, and I don't know, maybe it was a little too much for its price. Next is the Gotcha stick bait. Next is the Gotcha stick bait. Uh-oh, it's a little stuck. This is very good for all things. Trout will bite this, red will bite this. It's very fast. You have to reel it super fast in a motion like this because it sinks to the bottom and it's very heavy. This is a good lure, but you can get them anywhere, and it's not that unique. Overall, this was I think good for its price though. Next, I saved the best for last. The YOZURI. This thing is so ultra realistic. It looks just like a real fish. It's got the double trebles. I think this was definitely a bang for its buck. $10 for YOZURI is a great deal. Check out the eyes. It swims very well. It swims sort of downward like this because of the weight in the front. It has the little balls that make the noise in it. Overall, this was a very, very good lure, and I will use this. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching.